Hey everyone, if you didn't already know, my name's Candace and I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be showing you the kitchen that I got for my son. My youngest son asked for a kitchen for his birthday. He already had a kitchen previously. He likes cooking. He likes making chef stories. But this is a new one that he asked for. And let me just give you my review. I would recommend it, but I'm going to give you the cons before I fully recommend it. Let's go through it. Alright, so first things first, everything at the top and in the drawers and stuff, for the most part, it did not come with that. It did come with this pan. It came with these two cups, these small, hold on, I'm trying to get better lighting, these small little cups. Those are so cute. Came with two of those. I believe it came with two of these. I don't know where the other one is. It came with this little pot as well. And it came with this lid and these utensils as well that are hanging on here. Now it also came with the pepper and the salt. It's nothing in here, but they're just really cute. All right, everything else that it came with is just the kitchen. Now this took a while to build. I did have to build it myself, but I will say I like the design of it. I like how they built things. As you can see, what they created was like the magnetic thing. So the reason these closes through magnetic, it's a magnetic thing you screw in here and then it gets stuck here, and it's for all these different things. I think that is super cool. I also think for the oven, they did this really cool design where it's connected here through this little piece that you had to screw in. And then there's one on the back end of, sorry, move the camera. It's on the back end of here, like the same looking piece where it's screwed in. Pretty good. Now, these are all my pros. These are all the things I loved about this. I love the space. It has so much kitchen space. This is like a dishwasher. So cute. This comes out, obviously. You can always put it back. The sink area is really nice. It is very good size. Like my son is actually about the height of this, so he's about right here. He actually is perfect size for this. He loves it. Everything about the size is great. Design choice, pretty great. Now I'm going to tell you the cons. Some of the pieces, when I opened it, all of them were wrapped really nicely and like the packaging, like in like plastic, they're all individually wrapped, but some pieces look like they had small little scratches on them, or they may not have been new 100%. Like either they got used or something they had done previously, because they didn't look all pristine. Like there's some pieces, like for example, let's see, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, like there's just slight marks on here, and it didn't come like I mean, I didn't do that it came like that for certain pieces, but it wasn't so bad that I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it back. But it was noticeable because I paid close attention to detail. So there's that. Also, everything was pretty easy to assemble, but there was a certain part that it didn't detail it in the instructions, so I had to figure it out by myself, and I'll explain it. It didn't tell you to put this in here. I just figured out because it was the last piece left, and I'm like, in the picture it's supposed to have something here, so I put it there. Also, the back wall right here, it didn't tell you necessarily to put it in there in the instructions, so I had to figure that out when I didn't have it there, and I had an extra piece as well towards the end. So that was a little annoying, but besides that, the instructions were pretty easy to follow for the most part. It does take time. I think a regular person building this, if they had more than one person, it was just me and my son helped towards the end part of it, it would take maybe less than an hour if you're two older people building it. Pretty easy, pretty reasonable. And oh, I will say for this part, this is another thing that took me a little time. I had to just kind of make sure there's this little screw that's connecting these two. I had to make sure I could see the screw pushing out so that when I put the screwdriver into here, I can make sure it actually screwed in. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. But anyway, it was kind of annoying. I had to get a skinnier screwdriver because all the other ones were too thick towards the front of it. So I had to get a skinnier one to be able to screw that in. But this is just the ice machine. It's really cute. It came with two of these ice cubes. I forgot that also came with it. to go inside of those cups. So for the most part, that's all the things I really enjoyed, and those are the few cons that I found with it so far. The only other thing I'll say is this area, I ended up having to add a different screw because my son is a little heavy-handed, and if your child is as well. I had to end up putting a different screw here because he kept pulling it so much back and forth like this that it fell off, and it kept falling off, so I had to get a better screw, and now it stays on, so pretty good. Last thing I'll say, I don't know if it'll be like that for all of them, but for us, when I put batteries in here, this one is cool, it lights up, but this one does not light up. It just makes noise. Like this one doesn't light up, it just makes like boiling noise, which is fine. And this one, when I put batteries in it, I took them out because it was annoying. The fan sounded annoying and the light wasn't super bright, but to me it wasn't that big of a deal because honestly he doesn't need the light. Like, we have light in the room, and I can always make it a little brighter in here, opening the blinds and all that stuff. So this is a wonderful, I'm gonna actually put the name of it, that's on Amazon if you are curious, you want to check it out regardless of the cons. It's a really awesome kitchen. Let me just give you a better view of the room. So my older son, this is his like area. We got a lot going on right here. I got to clean it, but he has a lot of his marble run stuff over here. This is mostly my older son's building area. Then we have this new arch. You have to find a place for it, but it takes up a decent amount of space, but it fits very nicely as well. So if you're interested, go check it out. This is not sponsored, it's just I like them. I'll put an affiliate link if you want, but I'm just putting it here because I thought it was really cool. I liked it for the most part, besides the little issues. All right, bye.